Alrighty, Super Benny here, and today we're talking about Spain video games, and a recent video from a YouTuber here in England, Gebs24. She did a little travel trip vlog to Spain. I think it was Mallorca. We've done many trips to Spain, and initially I was going to be like, this video, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the games are expensive. I haven't thought about it. The games are very, very expensive in Spain. But there is treasures to find in Spain, don't get me wrong. There is some nice shops. We found one in Barcelona. The recent trip to Bilbao, fantastic shop there in Mundo Pixel. One of the fantastic shops that I've come across, some of the better than some here in the UK. But yeah, there is a bit of a shock initially. The CEX prices agreeably are way off. And some of the shops pricing as well. I have got ripped off myself from buying, I think it was a Rumble pack, and I thought, if you're not researching these prices, you're in for a very big surprise. So initially, yes, very, very expensive. The Spain market to crack, it does take a little bit of while to get used to, but once you kind of figure it out, you've almost figured it out by having a little look around and seeing the prices and seeing what the things go for. The main thing is with Spain as well, you can have a little look online that there is a lot of collectors in Spain as well, people moaning in Spanish about PAL games and whatever, because a lot of the harder exclusives to find in Spain is with the Spanish sort of writing on the back for them. But yeah, a lot of the games from Super Nintendo and others, I think she bought a game like Super Tennis for maybe over £40 or €40, something crazy. You can find that maybe £15-20 over here. But yeah, what I've kind of figured out is, yeah, the prices are crazy, but the prices here in England, like she did find, are a lot cheaper. I recently watched a guy come from Holland, and he came to an English CEX and traded in a voucher for the Rule of Rose and all that, so he was getting maybe an extra €90, £90 just doing those trades and some games from the PAL region. So it can be done. We go to Spain and we trade in ourselves over there because of the prices are particularly spicy. So if I can get them very, very cheap and trade them for an extensive amount and make a lot of cash or a voucher, let's go. And then we can finally break the market and see what rarities they have, and that takes off the money and the difference in the price, if you get me. So that's how you do it. So you kind of, yeah, you are initially shocked, but I would suggest Gemma or anyone who's going over there, get some games very, very cheap, trade them in, and you'll be able to get some fantastic bargains when you do go to Spain yourself. Yeah, I've been loading up for the trip to Madrid. I've got a lot of kind of specialities. The trading prices is crazy. I've got Zelda with the map and everything. This was £50. That's going to trade in for over €200. Games like The Night Before Christmas goes absolutely nuts. Harry Potter, this only cost me a tenner, trades in over €50. And then it can be done. Then you can search and you can find amazing bargains like this Final Fight for only €45. I've got a sealed copy of Capcom vs SNK 2 for €25. So the bargains are there. The prices, yes, are crazy, but take the games over and trade them in. I think what initially happened is from the Spanish market, if you haven't known and previously gone in blindsided by it, a lot of, it seems, people have traded in not through CEX like we do here. People will trade in from eBay and different sources. So a lot of the SNES games have gone. PAL is still very popular because it's Mega Drive, but a lot of the Nintendos and a lot of the retro stuff have been hoovered up, especially by UK collectors. So you want to get yourself to blame. Just joking, just joking. But yeah, so a lot of the stuff have been sold online, hoovered up by sort of German collectors, Netherlands collectors, French collectors, all European collectors have. So the Spanish market is gone. So when you do find a Nintendo game over there, it is going to be a crazy price. But yeah, you can go and find bog standard games over here, and there'll be crazy prices over there, so you can trade them in and get something you might like. So yeah, if you're going over there, have a little bit of arsenal of games. Use the games as your power, as your trading tool, to balance the initial shock of the expensiveness. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. Yeah, you know, good seeing the channels from Gebs and Retro Ghetto and all those kind of people who are super collectors into Nintendo and all that kind of things. But yeah, if you're trying to find some of these European games, you're new to Spain, it's going to be a shock. And it's going to be a bit of a rip-off for you. And I hate seeing when you're going into shops getting ripped off. I've spoke about sort of different sort of prices in some shops, and some people are charging outrageous prices for retro. So this is the best way you can actually save yourself a lot of money and build up your collection. So yeah, hope that is a useful tip. And if you are going to Spain, you can find games as well in the cash converters and pawn shops and that kind of stuff as well. There is markets open as well, so from local markets as well. You will have like sort of local markets on a Sunday. Sometimes you will find stuff as well. There's lots of shops of CEX around Spain, but I would try and go to some of the independent shops as well. As they've got some in Barcelona, Bilbao, Valencia, all over really, and I can't wait to explore what Madrid has to offer in August. So yeah, we'll see you for the August video. Hope that helps on a little bit of information about Spanish video games. Take care, Super Benny.